and welcome back. The Israel Trail stretches from Mount Hermon in Israel's north all the way down to the southernmost city of Eilat. Walking the trail is like walking through the pages of the Bible. John and Judy Pex loved it so much, they decided to stay and share their love of this land and the Lord at the Shelter Hostel in Eilat. Here's their amazing story.
The Israel National Trail, which we call Shvil Israel in Hebrew, is an amazing experience. For me, it was also a life-changing experience. You don't know the country, the land of Israel, unless you do it by foot, like Jesus did and all the other prophets and everyone else. So for us, it was, from day one, it was amazing.
It's rated as one of the top 10 trails in the world by National Geographic. And when you can think about the trails in New Zealand and America and the Camino de Santiago, there's a lot of competition, and that we came up to be one of the top 10 trails. It's really amazing. The other reason why they got a lot of recommendations is because of the trail angels.
Trail angels are people that love people and that love people on the trail. So for example, I think a lot of trail angels did the trail themselves and people helped them, like we. People help us from all over the place, from the south to the north. They can give you a place to stay, they can give you a meal, that can give you logistics, that can help you putting you back on the trail if you're off the trail, and they can also cash your water and food.
Some people are giving a place in your garden, like a tent, where you could put your tent up. Some people are many are inviting you into their home. And we are also trail angels, and so people can sleep here the first or the last night.
With the Israel Trail, you have to plan, especially here in the desert, where to stash or how to get your food, and water is most important.
After we finished the trail, it was such a life-changing experience. We wanted to keep going. We would have, if we had the time, I think we would have turned around and walked back again. When
we came to Eilat as new immigrants in '76, we started opening our home. People could sleep in the floor with mattresses, and so slowly we started the congregation. First in our home, and then we rented a place, and now we have people, like Jews and Gentiles, black and white, people from all over the world.
Shua, Shua, kama tov לשבת לרגליך.
After looking for a name for quite a while, maybe oasis in the desert or something else, but then we found this verse in the Bible, and it says here, and there will be a sukkah, which is a tabernacle, the sukkah here in the back, for a shade, and in the daytime from the heat, a place for shelter, right, for refuge, and for a shelter from the storm and the rain. So we decided to call the shelter here in Eilat the Shelter. So now we go. You want to see? So this is the entrance of the shelter. We have 4 rooms with 5 beds here. We also have families here. This is the kitchen, the public kitchen. People can cook for themselves. This is the office. These are the maps. This is the Eilat map. Here, a free night for the people who finish the trail. Every morning at 11 o'clock, people from all over coming, even people that don't stay in the shelter. And so we have from 11 till 12, the people are cleaning now. After 11, we go into the sukkah here. So we have here Bible studies. We have like a half an hour worship. We sing songs in different languages, Hebrew, English. And then we have a Bible study. Right now we are in the Gospel of John. I think it's chapter 4 today.
We have like 4 or 5 volunteers at any given time. And they do the work of here. They do the registration, the cleaning, the interaction with guests, sometimes meals with guests. And John is the general supervisor and manager. And I work on the reservations. And that's it, but because we like this lifestyle.
I'm volunteering here because I love it, I enjoy it, and it's like my family here. When you once come here, it's hard not to fall in love with this place.
Made a lot of friends here. I really love how John and Judy are very open and loving, and you read the Bible every morning, so it's very encouraging and helped me to grow closer to God as well.
There's three basic things what we need, everyone needs for having a fulfilled life. You need to do something, you need to love something, and you need to hope for something. And so we have all three of them, you know. We have something to do. I'm 71 years old. I could have been pensioned and go to Florida and play golf or whatever, you know. And to love something, we love God above all, love Jesus, love people, and we have hope. Hope for not only now, but hope for eternity.
We believe that young people, especially these days, are looking for community, that people are looking for meaning, and they're looking for family. There's so many broken families these days, and there's so much lack. When we started 32 years ago, already then, but all the more so, even with the social media and everything, there's lack of interaction with people and relationships. And so we believe that people are really looking for relationships and a place where they can meet people. And if you go to a hotel, well, for sure, you know, you're not going to interact with people or meet people. But this is a place that guests come and they find friends.
The Israel National Trail connects a lot of places, also biblical places, you know, like Caesarea and Jerusalem, and goes through Nazareth and Tiberias and up and down all the mountains that are written in the Bible, because there's a lot of mountains here in Israel. And it's for us, it was a life-changing experience. It was a wonderful time in our lives, you know, that for us. Afterwards we said, is there life after the trail? In other words, and a lot of people that come here, they say, wow, man, I want to walk it again.
Thanks again to John and Judy for sharing the story of the Shelter Hostel. You see the information there on your screen, so pay them a visit the next time you are in Eilat. It's a beautiful place. Well, up next, we're walking through the pages of the Bible on today's show. But how can we know that it's real? A new book gives us the answers after the break. It's The Watchman. It's Christians United for Israel, only right here on TBN. Stick around.